Crocs, and the goals, well, look for the Crocs here. So we're underway. It's by Pemberton. Francis in the middle against
Zaboral and English caught in there, as is Crisp and Chappell. They will be all day. Crisp wins another one-on-one and goes for Wardle. Brought to ground, though. Wolf goes forward. It's a high ball. De Jong calls for it. Wolf nearly gets his own footy. He can't claim the mark off his own footy. He has. He has a giggle to himself. The umpires haven't spotted that.
He's sucking umpire Kosh in there and sacks.
They want to try the switch. Lead comes. Koff applies the pressure. It's through him. Tried to kick off the ground, did Harrington, and legged, says the umpire. It'll be a free kick to Geordie Harrington. From about the same spot Petrie had a kick a couple of minutes ago, just maybe 5 metres closer. Can Geordie Harrington break the goal scoring drought? 29 touches and 2 goals last week. Harrington finally kicks the first goal of the game. 19 and a half minutes. Steaming through is Foon. Gives the hand pass off. Here's Harrington, the goal kicker. Has one more out wide. It's Templeton. Measures the kick to the goal square. Good unselfish football from the recruit from South Australia. And they'll have a shot from straight in front.
So probably Harvey Moore's first ineffective disposal. And it's going to cost them a goal. Fields, he'll kick from probably 15 metres out.
This one could end up in Gordonvale if he gets onto it.
Straight up on the range, the Lamb range behind this picturesque ground. Fields makes no mistake, and the Cutters have their cutters. Buck Smith gets that hit out towards Clark. Send it straight inside 50. Wall over the top of him. Harvey Moore. Handballs tries to go to himself. Wall gets the handball out. It's on that far side. It's a foot race. McGee, Templeton does pretty well. He sets sail for home. That's a Cairns total physio goal of the day contender from Jacob Templeton.
Beautiful work. We saw just a couple of minutes ago, he was streaming it into an open goal, did the unselfish thing, passed it off the fields. Where looks like Water will do the rucking against Kai Chappell. Chappell ends up winning the tap. Brought to ground. Fairclough straight away. That is textbook football. And the first goal for Port Douglas comes from...
Tries to give it back to Moore, and they've turned it over, and it's a 3v1, and you'd expect the 3 to win out as Templeton just shimmies, and Fields kicks his second, and a poor...
Didn't technically play on, so they advance up the ground, and Reid goes inside 50. He wants Chappell in the 2-on-1, but he's too good.
Zaboral it
was.
Zaboral.
Johnson Smith had gone back to try and create a 2-on-1, but it just split them perfectly.
Yeah. It was probably less than a perfect kick, really. It wasn't too spaced. It actually made Zaboral double back, and the Cutters were probably in the better position, but Zaboral made it work. So we made mention earlier he hadn't had a huge impact, but just started to creep his way into the contest. Has Jacob Zaboral, who will have a chance to bring that score back in, and makes no mistake this time.
High ball, sitting underneath it, and a good mark taken under pressure. South Cairns will turn the ball over.
De Jong to Hammond. Hammond's going to play on. He's got to get rid of it quickly. Does so. Moore just throws the 1 mid out of it a little bit lazily, and Jacob Templeton capitalises to get the Cutters underway. And he's got his second with a Cairns total physio goal of the day contender.
Can he keep the ball in with a nice tap? He does. They go inside. Who's the option out the back? Templeton starting to get really involved in this game.
You're right, Jimmy. He's just starting to exert a little bit of dominance up forward. It got out the back of that initial contest in the front there and fell in his lap. And back to De Jong, I think it's a really wise move. He's a lively type.
Templeton from straight in front, kicks his third, his second in a row.
De Jong, this is what they want off of him, out of half back, down long to the top of the 50. Good body work there, but it's the Cutters in Carl Petrie.
Fantastic one-on-one contest win with the defender right on him. Gives off the hand pass. Fields from long range, sends it all the way to goal. Tom Fields. That's what you recruit the man for, from long range. Adds another to the highlight reel.
Best long range kick. He'll switch to Reed. Just can't take hold of it. He's going to have to get rid of it. He doesn't get rid of it, and that's great work by Lawson and the Cutters.
Tyson White runs onto it, sends Johansson, the former senior coach of the footy club in his first game back, gives it off to the running Foon. Poor kick though, it'll be turned over. Broad knocked it out of his hands, and it will be a 50-metre penalty. So this is good news if you're a Port Douglas fan. Wall will have a shot from straight in front. And what they need to do, Brad, is take their opportunities. And, well, this is a pretty much certain one as Wall makes it a 30-point ball game. Hands free, short, cuts it across the side. The leading forward is Zaboral. He read it beautifully. His man ran underneath it, and he'll have a shot on goal.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece of forward craft, Jimmy. He led really hard at it, saw that it was coming, still kept going, and then just stopped with enough time to take a couple of steps back, and the ball lands in his chest. So English, the youngster, probably just got done on experience there from Zaboral. So he's kicked one today, Jacob Zaboral, and he loves the goals. That breeze just picks up. He sets sail for home. Sam Wall likes it. Jacob Zaboral goes along. He's a good user of the footy, and that is no mistake as McPhee has it now at half forward. He'll set towards Zaboral, and he's just starting to get involved again.
And a great lead. We mentioned that's the game they play better, and that was a smart play from the leading forward.
So the last two forward 50 entries or scoring opportunities have started with Murphy Short. He's a terrific user of the footy. And then into Ben McPhee, who is also Zaboral. He loves it straight off the boot. Jacob Zaboral and towards Zaboral. And it's got to Zaboral. I'm not sure how it's got to Zaboral. It's Nanscowan uses it. Ryan Wharf. The Crocs look to get even closer, and the Crocs are even closer. And for it. So Michael De Jong
tried to use a bit of forward craft there in the back pocket.
He did. And probably if you're a forward, it'll work. But as a defender, if you're going to try to duck underneath that one, it's going to be given holding the ball. So, geez, the pressure cooker's going right up as Sam Wall comes in. He sets sail for home, and he loves it, and it's a 7-point game.
That is a tough kick from Wall.
Davison, he'll look to cut it off. Templeton stays down. He sends it inside 50 towards Petrie. Petrie stays down. Petrie might get it. It's not Petrie. It's White.
Damien Jewis claims the goal, and
Harvey Moore, he's going to send it inside 50 as Zaboral sets sail. Unable to do much of the English. Runs into water. He's tackled. He puts his arms up and he's holding the footy. And the pressure cooker is right up. Jacob Zaboral, he is making a big impact this term.
Yeah. Wardle and English just ran into each other, and I think by the time English realised that he wasn't being tackled, he was being tackled. If that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
Zaboral from straight in front has 3. We mentioned 4's the magic number for him. He's kicked it in each of his last 3 games. To get his 4th for today, he loves it off the boot. His hands are in the air.
Gets over the top. Jewis does well. Stays with it. Sends it inside 50. And Lawson with the tucked-in kit is all on his own.
Really great one-on-one from Jewis there. The ball was a little bit tall for him, but he reeled it in, didn't lose control, and then spotted the vacant man. And Deacon Lawson will be eager to kick a goal in his first game of the season. So goes back. He'll have to kick it from 40. Maybe a little bit further. A couple of leads come, but he's going to set this one. Salva home. Deacon Lawson likes it off the boot, pumps it up.
Handy point.
So Fields looks for a short option. We know he's got the long one if he wants it. Does go long and lengthy. Templeton, Francis, Buck Smith brought to ground in front of all of them. Davidson shoves out the hand pass. They're too easy out the front of the contest, and they steam from goal from long range. Don't get a good click on it. It's off the boot.
Oh,
that is a remarkable goal. The smother came from Johnson. Here goes Stabenow. Inside 50, sharks the man, takes a bounce, goes for the one-on-one option, and on the leading lane, they get it again. And despite the limp, it'll be a shot on goal.
And that was great from Stabenow. He's actually starting on Foon. So Foon's probably getting the upper hand on the inside of the contest, but Stabenow's just held his positioning there, stood all on his own in the centre of the ground, and they're confident enough to use him now. He stepped inside, and a beautiful ball to Jacob Zaboral, who has a chance for his fifth.
South Cairns have led all day to even the scores. Zaboral loves it off the boot. He puts his hands in the cup from the young man, has his captain in the corridor, makes him work for it, won't get it cleanly, gathers off now. The run comes from White. Poor hand pass. The Crocs just get a hand in there. McCulloch tracks it down. Ball still in congestion. Davidson, the outside run, has been stellar. He goes inside 50. The gather dodges one tackler, two tacklers, sends it to goal. Port Douglas in front.
Caden Stabenow, take a bow, young fella. You have done some terrific things this week.
McCulloch had 2 feet on Harrington there in height, and Harrington did well to get a hand in, bring it to ground.
So a 7-point ball game. 10-10-70 plays 11-11-77. Francis Koff gets real high. Foy will send it in deep. Deep. Oh, over the back, Ryan Wharf. Can he make him pay? He's held. Can he get on? The Crocs do it. Ryan Wharf is on the board, and the Crocs are up by 13.